Alright, we're going to take a look at the remaining exercises from section 6.2. Here, you're given, down here, number 5. I'll do 5 and I'll do 7 because they're slightly different. 6 is a lot like 5, and I think 8 is a lot like 7. So, you're asked to find, you're given 3 coordinates. These are the vertices of a triangle, and you're asked to find the circumcenter of that triangle. So, first of all, you're just going to have to plot the triangle. So I went ahead and did that right here. Right. Now the circumcenter is the place where the 3 perpendicular bisectors meet. Now fortunately you don't actually have to draw all 3 perpendicular bisectors. You just have to draw 2, and the third one's guaranteed to meet at the same place those 2 do, as long as you do everything correctly. So let's take a look. And here they've kind of made this a little easy because it's easy to draw the perpendicular bisector of a horizontal or vertical line. So we'll make the perpendicular bisector of this side here and the perpendicular bisector of this side here. So let's see if I pick a nice contrasting color here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This bottom segment is 6 units long, so halfway would be 1, 2, 3. And of course, perpendicular to a horizontal line would be a vertical line. I'll draw a vertical line through there. There's 1 perpendicular bisector. Over here on the side, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. So halfway, the midpoint here is up 2. So the perpendicular bisector of this segment is right there. And they intersect right here on the hypotenuse of this right triangle. So that's where your circumcenter is. If you drew the third perpendicular bisector, it would actually cross right through here because this is the midpoint of that hypotenuse. And by the way, for a right triangle, the circumcenter is always directly on the hypotenuse. It's the midpoint of the hypotenuse. Let's do number 7 as well. Here, we only have 1 horizontal or vertical side. So let's take a look at that one first. This is number 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces long. There's our midpoint. And here is our perpendicular bisector. Now, this one here would be pretty difficult to find the perpendicular bisector because it would be difficult to do the perpendicular part. We'd have to figure out what the slope was, find the midpoint, a little complicated. But down here, you'll notice that this side has this over 1, up 1, over 1, up 1, over 1, up 1, over 1, up 1. It just cuts diagonally through the boxes, so its perpendicular bisector will just cut diagonally in the opposite direction. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 diagonals, so our midpoint is right here at 2 diagonals. So we'll just make our perpendicular bisector cut right through here, and they meet right at this point up here. And if we drew the third perpendicular bisector, it would also cut through that point, but we don't need to draw 3 just to find that. Also, because this is an obtuse triangle, the circumcenter, the place where the 3 perpendicular bisectors meet, is outside the triangle. For this right triangle up here, it's right on the triangle. If we had an acute triangle, they would meet inside the triangle. Right. Good luck with the rest of these.